Hello, I'm Amy Shattuck, and welcome to Franklin Elementary.
Hi everyone, I'm with Amy Shattuck, who's the principal of Franklin School. Amy, thanks for taking the time to talk about your new school.
Yes.
So, what has happened to your school with some of the proceeds from the bond funds?
We have an entire new building aside from our historic gym that we kept and we built around it.
So, what are some of the elements of the new building that have really made a difference for the kids' education?
We have a lot of open learning spaces in each area. We have pod-like areas that are grade level specific. And we have a commons area downstairs where our kids are able to eat, and we have community events in there. And it took the lunch out of the gym so that we had other spaces.
Oh, in the old school, the gym served as a cafeteria.
Yes. The original building only held at the max 300 kids, and right now this building has been built for 450 kids as our community around us grows. Some of the enhanced security features are a key card system that only certain adults can get in at that time. Our front entrance, Tracy buzzes people in, so everybody is signing in. We know exactly who is in the building at all times. So if you drive by Franklin, you'll notice all of the bright colors in the different entrances as well as on the paneling. That is throughout our elementary. It's an elementary and it's for kids. So the best way to show you is by walking around and seeing those areas. Right here, this is a great example of the flexible learning areas. We have third grade down this hall, and what we wanted to create was an area where kids could spill out from the classroom and have small groups or extended learning opportunities with the ability for the teacher to keep an eye and
at the same
supervise.
time.
But we also wanted to make sure that it was bright and cheerful, so you'll notice a lot of the different colors throughout the building. And here is our counselor's room. Normally a counselor would only have a small office, but we have an actual classroom for her. We do a lot of alternative recess when kids are overwhelmed by going outside for recess.
Oh,
so we
sure.
do games and puzzles and such in there that's supervised for every recess.
Oh, welcome to the lab.
This is the computer lab. We're actually changing this for next year, but right now, this is a space for small groups, for our technology needs, and those are our universal expectations for all kids. So everybody knows expectations in the hallways, in the bathrooms, in the computer lab, and so forth. We also have a specialized program called the Structured Learning Program, and it's for kids with high behavior needs. And so we have 2 spaces for them to be working, and that's housed right up here. And these are, we wanted most of our furniture as well as our cubbies to be movable.
Yeah, see,
And
they're
so
on
they're on
wheels.
casters, so they can be moved. We are an International Baccalaureate candidate school, and so we added Spanish as a world language this year. And so we have Spanish over here, and we have our music room right in here.
And the spaces are modular too, right? You can conduct a lot of different activities
Yes.
in one space.
Yes.
This
So-
is great. Did it come from the old school?
It did. That did come from the old school, as well as this. This was above the front door of Franklin.
Beautiful.
And kids here did this?
Yeah, this was 5th grade last year.
It's amazing.
This space looks out over the library, and this has a higher ceiling than everywhere else, and so we'll go in there in a few minutes, but it's a wonderful viewpoint as well.
Oh,
seeing kids in the
yeah.
library. This is our 4th and 5th grade wing, and again, we have our open, flexible learning areas. Our class this year is working on the mural behind you.
There seems to be like a tree in a purple world.
Yes. So our 4th grades are right here. They are beautiful classrooms. This is just one classroom. So
Right.
the space that they can spread out with our natural light. We still have bright colors, but we've tried to use as much of this space for learning opportunities that individuals need.
This
Down
looks
over here,
inviting.
yes, this is the fifth grade breakout space. So these are the devices that they use, and kids are assigned to them, and then they put them back.
Oh, I see. So it acts as like a little library for Chromebooks.
Yes.
I
yes.
gotcha. And then they can get
and charging
charged,
station, yes.
charging station. And you've got like your more formal spaces and your softer
And then your
spaces.
softer spaces with natural light, which was really important to us.
What does it mean when it says use our PAWS?
Pause is the universal expectations, positive, always respectful, works and plays responsibly and safe. So that's just what we go by.
Yeah.
That's why I have a little, because we're the Bulldogs, Franklin Bulldogs.
Oh,
Here's a breakout space. We have, over here is our class that's called Super First, and it's two first grades put together, 40 kids and 2 teachers, and they team teach together.
thank you.
We have our stable chairs, we have rockers. I think you saw those mushroom-shaped. Yeah, we try to provide as many different types of flexible seating as we can. We'll return back into the commons area. We wanted it to be inviting. The front entrance is right there, and there's a wall of windows here as well. So when kids are eating, they can be watching gym if they want to. We have all kinds of community organizations that utilize it after school and on the weekends. So it's really a community center.
Cafeteria tables can be rolled out of the way, and then you have this like acoustically enabled big room.
Yeah. Yeah.
Nice.
Hi, sweetheart. One of the things that I think makes Franklin unique as well is we have a maker space over here, and this maker space is a little like a wet lab. So art takes place there throughout the year. If they have big projects or so forth, there's a wall of sinks, but it's a place to create. So we can go take
Let's
a look
take
at
a peek.
that. I bet she's having art right now. So.
Bust it.
About if you make a mistake that you'll see it because we're going to eventually paint over everything. Okay? Please don't.
So this is the old gymnasium of Franklin integrated into the new building.
Correct. So before, it was not accessible for anybody who had individual needs, but we have a lift over here that helps. This used to be a stage, but we have a rock climbing wall now. This Franklin 1916 that came out of the original building.
I see what you mean too about like how one space can lead to another.
Right.
Like from this spot right here, I can see all the way out to the street.
Yes. I do want to thank the community for the support. Our neighborhood has benefited from the new design. Our kids take pride in our school, as do our parents. So I wanted to thank the public for supporting our schools.